You're looking to remove temperature. You're looking to remove humidity. You're looking to filter the air. It's just not a refrigerator. We want to make it comfortable. Old timers always, my great grandmothers, I hate air conditioning. It's always cold and clammy. Well, you got a unit, the 10,000 BTU unit in a room that's 10 foot by 10 foot. You never removed any humidity. So it's cold and clammy. You got microbial growth growing on the walls because they're sweating. So now you have to give Matt a phone call to try to get that cleaned up. It's not the way to do things. Sometimes, or most of the time, when we figure out a system, I'd rather put a system in that's a little too small for an area. The unit will run longer, it'll dehumidify better, keep the airflow. The house is more balanced. Yes, when it's 95 degrees out, will the air conditioner keep up? Probably not. How often are we at 95 degrees? Very, very few times of the year. But if it's not keeping up with temperature, but it's dehumidifying the heck out of the house, you feel just as comfortable. Having a smaller unit most of the year, you're saving on your utility bills because the unit's a smaller unit. So don't go crazy with size. Yes, Mr. Ralph.
We have all these units that have regulation. They regulate the fan, they go faster, they go slower, they do this, they do that. Are there units now that act as a small unit and then can kick into a bigger unit when it gets
yes. Not only nowadays do we have the variable speed fans in the furnace, we have variable capacity air conditioners. For example, we do Bosch. Bosch only has two size air conditioners. They have a 3-ton and a 5-ton. If you needed a 2-ton unit, you put the 3-ton in. This unit actually runs. It says, oh, I'm too big. I'm going to slow my compressor down. I'm going to change all the variables, all electronically. It's all done by the unit.
There's sensors throughout the house.
Nope. The sensor is actually built into the unit, and it'll say, nope, I'm getting too much refrigerant coming back. Let me slow this compressor down. It's all internal. Takes a lot of the guesswork out. By doing that, it eliminated a lot of the controls on the furnaces. They're really nice unit. I have them in my home. The only difference is the two that I have is I needed 2 3-ton units, and I have 2 3-ton units that run maxed out, which is fine. And Bosch was kind of funny. They have a little Easter egg built into their unit. We all make a joke with the capacitor. We all call them flux capacitors, like in Back to the Future. If you want a Bosch unit to run at maximum, you run it at 88%. Kind of funny, 88 miles an hour. That's time travel. It was just kind of funny. I'm like, why do we have to put a code 88 for 100% capacity? And it's just like, somebody made a comment about it. It's like, oh, that was cute.
Is that your go-to?
No, it's not my go-to because a lot of people can't afford it. These Bosch units, it's called an IDS-II. They're probably twice as expensive as a really good other unit.
So they're more expensive, twice as expensive as like your Lennoxes or your Trains or whatever.
Yeah, they're more expensive than my mid-level